toasted cookies.
God, I'm so bored. This quarantine's killing me.
Quarantine? Who's in quarantine?
We're in self-quarantine, remember? Doesn't mean we're sick. We're just supposed to stay here so we don't get other people sick.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking any chances. Hey, Professor TC, you still down there?
Yes! Always when I'm eating. I'll be there in a moment. Let me fix the quantum resonance phase.
Is it just me, or does he sound kind of strange? Just what the hell is he doing down there? My electric bill's quadrupled since he moved in.
Yes, what is it? Why have you disturbed me from my lair? I have important work to do, you know.
Why did you sound so strange down there? You been sucking on helium balloons?
I know what he's been sucking on.
Oh, shut up, Skippy. I've been busy doing experiments.
Why are you wearing that stupid mask? How lame.
One of you could have this dreaded virus and not even know it. That's why I'm taking precautions. Ah! Who are all these people? Where are they coming from?
I'm Mike's girlfriend, Livy. And who the hell are you?
It's I! Professor Toasted Cookies! You know, the one the channel is named after?
Apparently helium and, wasn't all he was doing down there. What'd you do with the crystal Kalax?
Guys. Save the pissing contest for some other time, alright? We all gotta try to get along while we deal with this epidemic, alright? Besides, there's a reason why we're all here. And this camera's watching everything we're doing.
Wait a minute, you mean these cameras have been watching everything? I can explain.
Oh, stop it, you nasty! Ugh.
Trust me, nobody's been watching what you're doing, because no one wants to see that. Ooh.
You mean... Yes, it's time.
Oh, great. Here's my competition.
It's time for Toasted Cookies Lab of Horrors! Get cut.
Hello, boys and ghouls, and welcome to the first episode of Toasted Cookies Lab of Horrors. For this episode, we will be speaking about Stephen King's The Stand.
Whoa, hold on, Professor. Before we get into this, I'd like to say I'm a big fan of Stephen King, and he has been quoted as saying that he's tired of people comparing his classic book, The Stand, to what's going on right now with the coronavirus epidemic. He tweeted that it's not anywhere near as serious, and it's eminently survivable, and to keep calm and take all reasonable precautions. The coronavirus is not as bad as Captain Trips, in other words. Okay, now let's get on with the rest of the show.
In other words, don't freak the fuck out. Ah!
You show-stealing little... Oh, we're back on. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you, Mike, for that. I appreciate it. I myself am a big fan of Stephen King, especially his villains. Why, with a little tutelage and a little direction in the right way, who knows, maybe the stories could have turned out differently.
You are batshit crazy, dude.
In 1978, Mr. King wrote a story about a nasty little virus which was made at a remote government research facility called Captain Trips. The virus escaped containment, and Charles Campion, an MP security guard, noticed what was going on, and he had a family who lived on the base. To prevent them and himself from getting sick, he made a last-minute escape, and just narrowly made it out of the base before the gates shut closed. And on his way to his eventual destination, Braintree, Texas. Along the way, though, he infected hundreds, if not thousands of people, unknowingly from a very vicious, very communicable virus.
You mean to tell me that this is all about a virus that escaped? That's what's so scary? There's been plagues throughout all of human history, man. I was expecting something better than this, like Pennywise or, someone else.
You mean to tell me a big scary person? Shut up, Skippy. This is my show. And besides, Pennywise would kick your ass. Trust me. I've learned a lot of tricks from him over the years.
Hey, remember, Professor TC, I'm the one in charge here. The channel may be named after you, but I own sole creative rights. So you two better get along, or it's lights out for you, bub. Why do I feel like I'm just having a conversation with myself? But I'm not crazy! No! I'm not crazy, right?
Well, I don't know about not crazy, but I exist. I can prove it. See? Ow, that hurt!
And this is why I wear a mask. To prevent myself from catching the stupid virus.
My next video, I swear I'm locking myself in quarantine in my lab. Anyway, back on with the stand. Upon arriving in Braintree, Texas, soon Charles Campion falls dead from Captain Trips. His family passed away as well. Soon the virus spreads like wildfire, and we're introduced to a few other characters, such as Stu Redman, Larry Underwood, Glenn Bateman, Franny Goldsmith, Nick Andros, Tom Cullen, and many others. The majority of the world's population dies off, and the survivors are split into two different groups, based upon who they have a dream of. The good people have a dream of an old woman living on Hemingford Farm. Her name is Mother Abigail, whereas the others, who have dark hearts, dream of a dark man, a walking dude, also known as Randall Flagg. Mother Abigail and her group go to Boulder, Colorado, where they follow God and what his instructions for his chosen people are. Randall Flagg's people go to Las Vegas and try to immerse the world into a hell on earth. In the end, both groups must take a stand.
In my opinion, if you're to experience this tale, you should read the book. But the made-for-TV movie was good as well, but they cut out a lot of parts. I suggest you get the unedited version of the book. And if you haven't read this story yet, what are you waiting for? It's also free on YouTube, so check it out. And might I say, as a villain myself, shh, don't tell anybody. If I were Randall Flagg and I had his powers, I would have taken out the whole group of Mother Abigail and her followers right away. He had so many opportunities, and he didn't take a single one. But it goes to show everybody loves a happy ending. So for now, from me, Professor TC, stay safe, and we'll all get through this together.
Hey everybody, make sure you like and subscribe channel. Y'all take care.